Hi everybody, happy Wednesday. It's still Wednesday. Now, what I did today, I'll show you, even though you can watch my video, but hold on one second. I made all the stuffing and it's in a video. You can watch it. Okay, it's in the video. And I'm just gonna move it over here because this needs to cool off and it's on the stove and it needs to get cold so I can put it in the refrigerator. Okay, what I got going here is a pot of water and I have my clean potatoes here and I'm just gonna add them to my water because this is what I'm gonna make potato salad with. Okay, so let me just put this there. And let me get this little spatula thingy. So this is good. Now this needs some salt, so I'm gonna add some salt. I'm just gonna put it in the palm of my hand. I'm gonna add like 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of salt, okay? Because you want to really make it taste salty, that water. You want it to go into the potatoes. Okay, so I chopped all these potatoes. As you can see, I got little pieces in there. And I prefer to do it like this instead of boiling the whole potato and then trying to cut it when it's kind of soft and mushy. So at least this I can see when I notice that it starts getting nice and soft, I can drain them. Over here, I have all my little sweet potatoes already cut, peeled, and washed. And I have some brown sugar here. I also have my marshmallows. And to my potato salad, I have green onions already chopped up really small.
Peppers.
I mean, my onions are here chopped up really small. My peppers are here. And this is going to go into my potato salad. I also have ham that I brought ham from the deli department. And I told them to give me a chunk because I like to cut little chunks of ham into my potato salad. So I have this big piece of ham here, and I don't think I'm going to use it all, but I'm just going to use half right now. I think half would be good, and I'll just put the rest away, and I could use it with soups or rice or whatever I make. I think that's a good piece of ham. If I need more, and I see that it does need more, I will definitely use more. But for now, this is the only thing that I need to cut, and it's really thick, so look how thick this is. I don't want them that thick, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it in half first because it's easier to cut it sideways this way. And yeah. Okay, so you want to use it about that thick. This is too thick. This is much better, okay? So I'm going to put that one there. And I'm going to slice this one right down the middle because, like I said, it's real thick. And what I want to do is get really tiny small pieces of ham in here. So I'm going to take it. Let me get this onion off of it. It's okay because this is all going to one bowl. So I'm going to start cutting long little pieces from it like this. And this is for my potato salad, guys. Okay. So like that. And I'm going to need a bowl so I can put this in. Oh, I have aluminum bowl somewhere. And I'm going to use that so I can mix in my potato salad. So right now I'm just going to chop along the side. Just like so. And I want the pieces to be like that small. See? Just like that. Okay, so let's finish. Oops, I'm keep dropping them. Okay, so since I have most of them cut up already, I'm just going to take this aluminum pan and I'm going to put my peppers, my onions, all in there. Okay, so see, my peppers and onions are there with the ham. Now I just have to do this last piece. And I'll probably put more ham in it. I'm not sure. Like I said, I want to see what it looks like first. I might use it. Okay, so this is it. I cut out all the heavy duty work already. My beautiful daughter's here. She was helping me peel and I was dicing. So she's been my helping hand like always. My beautiful daughter. Okay, so there we go. Pieces of ham. Small little chunks. Okay. Okay, see? I think I might need more, but see how they look? They're really small little chunks. Oop, helping hand, say, give me a piece. All right, so that's how big I want them. And I'm gonna put them in there, and I think I will add more ham because I like to see more ham. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add more ham to it. So let me get the piece of ham. What is that? Could you give it a little rinse for me? Because it got all full of onions in there. Just rinse it. Okay. That's because I have onions all over the place. All right, guys. So here we go. I got my ham, and I'm breaking my rule because I don't cut meat on this. But since this is just a piece of deli ham, it's fine with me.
It's cooked.
It's already cooked. It's not raw. So, all right. So I'm going to do this one and one more time. 2 little sticks. Okay, like that. That's good. Now I'm going to bunch them up together and do the same process. And I'm so happy most of the stuff is already done. Like all the prep is ready with the cut potatoes, with the cut sweet potatoes, and the onion and the garlic. I mean the onion and the peppers. I cut everything before, so that goes helping hand. Thank you very much. So I'm just showing you preparation, how to put it together, because everything is done. I'm sure you all know how to cut potatoes and how to cut peppers and onions. And okay, I think that's good. What do you think, Amy? Is that enough, or should I add more? There's a lot of potatoes.
No.
All right, I'm doing it, people. I'm doing it. But first, for my helping hand. Show my beautiful helping hand over there. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing to this one. I'm going to cut it into slices. Okay, there we go. One more piece for my helping hand because I love it so much. And I got to take one too because I love me so much. All right. All right. So, this was a pound and a half. Okay, this was a pound and a half of ham. So it looks like this. I'm not going to put the seasonings in yet because I'm going to wait till the potatoes come out. So I'm just going to put this to the side, okay? For now, I'm going to put that to the side. Now, here, baby, take this. All right, so here's my sweet potatoes. All cut up, really nice. And what I like to do to my sweet potatoes is I like to take butter. If it's not melted, it's somewhat melted. It's really soft. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my butter in here. I'm just going to put it right there for now. And I got my knife right here. I'm just going to cut little pieces off of it. Doesn't matter. It's all going to melt. It's going into the oven. I'm putting this in the oven. So I just want a stick and a half. So there's one stick. And see, those potatoes haven't even boiled yet. So we're doing good, guys. I've already made 2 dishes. 3 dishes. This will be the 3rd dish. I made the stuffing. And I'm making the sweet potatoes and the potato salad. So while this is in the oven, okay, I think that's good like this. I think that's enough. That's a stick and a half of butter, but you know, it's the butter's everything. I'm putting the butter because I got a little wine in here, like more butter, and I get it. Everybody loves butter. All right, so 1 stick of butter into this, okay? My baby's happy. She likes butter. And yes, I make it with a stick of butter all the time. I don't know why I'm trying to skimp now. All right, so let's get rid of this. And now, yeah, you can open this can. I use half a can of carnation milk. I'm gonna get a napkin. I need a napkin. Okay, so here it is. And I'm gonna add in some pumpkin spice to this, because I love the pumpkin flavor that it gives it. It's just really good. Okay, I have some ground cinnamon, and I'm gonna add some cinnamon to this. like that. That's good. Just sprinkle some cinnamon. I also have a little bit of nutmeg. I'm gonna add a little nutmeg to this. And my oven is already on. And I have, let me have a little teaspoon right there. A teaspoon. I'm gonna add 1 small teaspoon of ground clove. This is 1/8 of a teaspoon. All right, you know what? Just, this is 1/8 of a teaspoon. You want to put 1 teaspoon in there. So I'm going to put 1 sprinkle of this, not a lot, and 2 little sprinkles, okay? So that's kind of like half a teaspoon. It's 1/8 of a teaspoon, but I used it twice, and I think that's good. This is very overpowering, the taste, so not just half a teaspoon of that, okay? And now I have my milk, and I'm going to take my carnation, and I'm just going to add it to it, just like this. It makes it real creamy. I only add half a can, okay, not a whole can. So where's my spoon? Okay. I need my scissor because I have to add some brown sugar to this also. So I have my spoon. Give me the other one so I don't want it to break. I'll use this one. Yeah, here's the scissor. Okay, so, excuse me. All right. Okay, you can rinse that spoon, and I'm gonna open up my brown sugar, and I'm gonna add exactly 1 cup of brown sugar. Let me get my red cup right there. It's a red cup, and I'm just gonna use 1 cup of brown sugar. I think it's fine, and I need a little teaspoon of salt. I have to get the salt. Okay, so a little half a teaspoon, 1 little, about, that's, I would say that's only half a teaspoon. You can put 1 teaspoon. Okay, that's good. You don't need it salty. So I have my my cup here, and what I want to do is I want to add 1 cup of brown sugar. 1 cup of brown sugar, and that's it. That's my recipe. I didn't finish. I have to put the little marshmallows in there because I like it to cook with the marshmallows. As you can see, you really can't see the milk anymore. It gets absorbed with the sugar and the butter. Okay, so I'm just gonna give this a little mix, and then, like I said, I have 2 bags of marshmallows. I like to use the big ones so they could like blend in there, and then the little ones I like to throw them on top so they could look a little bit nice, real nice, because when they cook they spread out. I rather have them in little clumps all over. So I'm going to open this bag. And I'm just going to put a couple on top. You know why I'm putting them on top? Because once it starts cooking, I used half a bag, guys, okay? Half a bag. Oops. Give me another one. Drop one. Thank you, sweetie. And give me 1 more. Because I have to. All right, so there we go. That's it. This is my recipe. If you follow it, you're gonna really enjoy it. I'm mixing it and get all that sugar and butter incorporated in here, and the marshmallows to give it that extra little sweetness. All right, guys, that's it. And the butter's gonna melt, so I'm gonna mix it up like in maybe about 15 minutes. I'll check it, and it should be hot, and I could give it another mix. But for right now, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it right into my oven, and I'm gonna cook it for 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna take it out, give it another little mix, and then I'll leave it for another 15 minutes, and I think it should be tender. I didn't use really big chunks, so let's get this in. You want to put more marshmallows? You don't have to. I'm going to put more. All right, so that's in the oven at 400. And let me get a fork. I want to see if these little things are tender already, which I don't think they're kind of tender yet. I think I'm going to have to give them a few minutes more. They're almost tender. So 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, I put it on. Okay, good. Okay, guys, look. So I was trying to mix them because you could see that it was burning a little bit. Not burning, but the marshmallows are already getting a little soft. So they're kind of like dissolving. So I'm going to put this right here. Like I told you, at the 15-minute mark, that's when I turn it. So it's been 15 minutes. And you could see that the marshmallows are already getting warm. You got that good gravy going on in there, which is the brown sugar and the milk of carnation there. So I'm just going to bring down all those marshmallows so they can melt right into the sauce. Okay, and we need that sauce so that the potatoes, sweet potatoes, could cook up really nice. I don't like to cover them. I leave them uncovered. So, like I said, I just want to, this is how Wanda makes them, and everybody likes them here. So, I'm just going to, there we go. See how beautiful that looks? And all the seasonings, everything's sweet in there. All right, so now I'm going to put them in again for another 15 minutes, and I'll check them again in another 15 minutes. Okay, so let's get this in. I'm gonna put this in right now. I'm back into here. All right. Okay, so in another 15 minutes, I'll check it. Right now, all my potatoes are all done. They're all done, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strain my potatoes, okay?
What's in this box?
All right, so let me take my potatoes over there and I'm gonna rinse them out. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, after I drain them, I'm just gonna rinse them in some cool water, okay? Because I want to cool them off so they can stop cooking. So I have them right now just running in under the cold water. So I'm just running it under the cold water. I'm going to give them a few more minutes and I'll be back, okay? All right, everybody. So I have my potatoes here. And they're already cooled because I had them running under cold water. They just have a little bit of water on them. That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. All right. So what I want to do is I want to get a spoon. And I'm going to, you turned it on, right, Mama? It's on, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 1 spoon of mayo. And I'm just going to give this a quick mix. Just a little bit right here. Okay. Just want to make sure that it all gets incorporated. Okay, so, oops. I'm tired. I need to show. Okay, so that's it. See? 1 big spoon of mayonnaise. That's all I put in there for now. All right. Now I'm gonna take a little swirl of the mustard, and I'm just gonna give it 1 little quick swirl around because I'm gonna put more on top. That's just for the bottom, so it could start coating with my potatoes. Okay, so I got my potatoes in there, and what I want to do is I want to put a little bit of salt and pepper on the top of this. Okay, so let me get a little salt. I'm just gonna pour a little bit on top. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna add a little pepper. I put too much pepper in the food before, so I gotta go slow. These holes are huge. Okay, so I'm not gonna put that much pepper. Just a little bit. Okay, that's a good size. That's a good amount right there. Because I think that pepper's too peppery. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab another spoon of mayonnaise. Alright. 1 spoon of mayonnaise, and I'm just gonna put it on top. Spread it out a little bit. And I'm gonna grab another one. Alright. I think that's good. Now I'm gonna take some more mayonnaise. Mustard. All right, there. So that's a nice little swirl. I think I'm gonna use my other spoon only because I don't want to break the aluminum foil with this one, and the other one's plastic. And I'm already dropping the potato. No, dropping potatoes. Okay, so let me get the other one. Thank you. Hope you can. All right, so here we go. Now we're gonna give this a good mix. And this is what my potato salad is all about. Now you got the recipe, and you guys need to make it because it's super delicious. And everyone's, oh, that's another piece. I lost 2 pieces of potato already. All right. I don't put no potato, I don't put any eggs in my potato
Don't
salad.
take this shit down, man. You're gonna have that camera.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay guys, this is good. It's all mixed up. I'm not putting any more mayonnaise on this. This is perfect. This is what my potato salad looks like. And now I'm just gonna cover it. I have a plastic cover here, and I'm just gonna cover it and I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. And this is good. I think I mixed everything. Have all this. Keep moving. All right. Tomorrow it's gonna be even better. Everything tastes better the next day. Okay guys, I was intentionally gonna put this one on top, but since I have to stack up a couple of aluminum foils in the refrigerator, I'm not gonna use this right now. I'm just gonna use it another time. I'm just gonna open up the foil. And wait, there's another foil there, the flat one. See the flat box right there? Yeah. Excuse me. I think I'll use this one because I can put this one across. They're already cut, and that one is not cut, and I'm gonna need that one till I cover the turkey tomorrow. So let's see how I open this up. I think I gotta open this up. All right, so I don't know what's going on here. I've never bought this before. All right, so this is a nice piece right here. I could put it on the side. As you see, I'm covering this side up. It's easier this way, like I said, since I have to stack the sweet potato in there, and I also have the stuffing to put in the refrigerator. So I had to like literally clean out my refrigerator to make room for all the food. But this is the first tray done. The stuffing is in here. I'm gonna transfer it. Well, I'm not gonna transfer it. I'm just gonna leave it in here because tomorrow I'm gonna stuff the birds. I'm gonna season the birds in a little while. But right now, this is done, and I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and I'll be back in a little while so I could check on the sweet potatoes, okay? I'll be back. All right, so now I have the stuffing put away, and I have the potato salad put away. The sweet potato pie, it needs a little longer, but I saw this hack, and it looks so delicious, and I had to try it. What is it? You take cranberry, and you take chocolate chips and you melt them, and then you dip the cranberries in them, and it's supposed to taste like a candy. So I'm gonna slice them up, and I'm gonna put them in the freezer, and I'm gonna let these freeze over. And once they're frozen, then I'll melt the chocolate. And when I melt the chocolate, I could put it right on these little frozen little thingies here, on these little frozen patties of sweet potatoes, and it's gonna be like a little dessert kind of treat. All right, so I think I could get 3 more out of here, maybe. Let's see. That's 1 and 2. Alrighty, there we go. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna put them in my freezer so they could freeze over. And once they freeze, I'm gonna take my chocolate chips, and I'm gonna put them on here, and they're gonna be like candies, okay? So let me move this over a second. Let's see if I have room in my freezer. I don't know if I have room, but I'm gonna put them right in here. Let's see. Do I have room? Nope, it's not gonna fit in here. I gotta use another freezer. All right, I'm just gonna set it right there. And we're gonna let that freeze. And let's give a look real quick to see what the sweet potato is looking like, because I think it's been about another 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And like I said, it hasn't come up to a bubble yet, but it will be in a few minutes. See, it looks like that. I need the little spatula so I can mix it around. There is so much cooking here, but you know what, tomorrow I have to do that much. So look, see? Now they're gonna cook into that milky and sugary and all that delicious goodness. And they're gonna, all those sweet potatoes are gonna absorb all that. That's what they're gonna cook with, and it's gonna be really nice. So, okay, this is the spout. Ouch, got it. All right, so this is going back into the oven, and I'm gonna put it into the oven for 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes at 375, so it doesn't burn and it can cook. And in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna check it so I could throw more marshmallows on top. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, everybody, hi, I'm back. And the last thing is ready. I'm gonna shut that oven off. Oh wait, what did I shut the oven off? I'm gonna leave the oven on because I gotta make the green bean casserole in a little while. So here's the sweet potatoes, and it's just sitting in all that melted butter right now. So I'm not gonna take the melted butter out until it has absorbed what it's gonna absorb. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this like this, and I'm gonna let this cool, because this was like a pre-cook. Okay, what I did was I cooked them all up, right? So tomorrow when I put it in the oven to heat it up, then I'll put the marshmallows on top, and then they'll be ready. But they could stay in that butter sauce, they could stay in there. I think it's too much, but you know what, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Like I said, this needs to cool. So that's the end of the video. I hope everybody has a blessed night. If you like my videos, give me a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm exhausted. I'm so pooped. But I'll be back because I'm going to make another video. I just wanted to cut this one off here because you already saw what I did. And I'm just going to finish with this. Like I said, this is done. Now all I wanted to do is to cool. Once it cools, I'm putting it in the refrigerator. And then tomorrow I'll add all the little marshmallows on top. And it's going to be just fine. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you all have a blessed night. Good night.